Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and this week's upcoming traveling spirit has been announced. It is the Hairtousle Teen from the season of Belonging. This spirit really doesn't have a whole lot of cosmetics. It mostly just has this earmuff, which is actually a mask accessory, so you can wear it with other hats and horns and things like that. And then the spirit also has an instrument with them. A lot of players call it the Mandolin, so that's what I'm going to call it. Look at it. Very well made. Super cute. Okay, so this spirit is pretty deep within the hidden forest. In this video, we're going to go over where we can find this spirit, the estimated or maybe even confirmed pricing for this spirit. We'll check their emote and, of course, their music sheet. So, first up, we're going to find this spirit. I'll show you where you can find it within the realm. You may find it a lot easier if you've done the Season of Flight quest to just go into the wind paths and that. If you've done the quest, you should have a little shortcut to the underground forest, because that's where we're headed. But I like to show where you can actually find the spirit within the realm. I just find it a little easier for newer players to kind of figure out the lay of the land. This one is, again, pretty deep into the hidden forest. We're just going to keep going. I'll show you where we can find it. We also have been announced that our next two spirits are pretty much confirmed. The one after this should be the Sassy Drifter from the Season of Gratitude. And then after that, finally, the Dancing Performer from the Season of Dreams. I almost said Season of Performance. Performance is in their name, it gets a little confusing. Anyways, down here. So if you are looking forward to those spirits more, I would recommend saving your candles. We also have the Days of Bloom event on right now, in which you need hearts for some of the hairstyles. And a lot of stuff upcoming in the new season, which is expensive, but I mean, if you're not interested in building a home or having furniture, you can probably skip most of it, so yeah. So we're going to head here. This is the Elevated Clearing, I believe it's called. This is where we can get a little dinner with Grandma. I really need some flight. Please, butterflies, please. Alright, and then we're going to fly this way and head towards the left, towards this big tree trunk here. It's hollowed out. This is where we can find the entrance to the underground forest. We do need a second player to help us in, and both players need the Stomp emote, which we can find from a spirit within the hidden forest. And we break that stone and we are down underneath. So this is the underground forest. It's actually so beautiful down here, I forget. I just don't come down here enough. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And this is where we can find the Hairtousle Teen. Look at that, so pretty. So this spirit can be found before flying up, just behind this stone towards the right-hand side. It is a little bit hidden, so some players might miss it. Now the spirit is wearing some cosmetics that are a little bit confusing. I believe they have a mask from maybe the Sparkler parent and the cape from, is that this Confetti cousin? I might have my spirits mixed up right now. In the earlier seasons of Sky, I think they tested out just mixing and matching cosmetics with some of the spirits, even if they didn't carry it. So it is a little misleading when we see some of these belonging spirits having cosmetics they don't actually wear. Yeah, right there, you're going to want to open up those little butterfly canisters, and then they can bring you upwards. But the spirit does only have the, what I have on, the mandolin and the earmuffs as far as cosmetics go. They have stopped doing that for obviously future seasons, but I think we only see it with belonging, but it is a little misleading when you see them, so don't be too confused. It's just a little weird. Now down here is where it can get a little complicated as a solo player, because you need to light this. Underneath this darkness here is a little plate you have to light, and in doing so it opens the door. Sometimes this door is way too fast to get into as a solo player. So I like to wait until it's open all the way, and then sprint as fast as you can. Go, 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 go! Sometimes it closes really fast, sometimes you're lucky and it doesn't, sometimes you're lucky and it freezes midway. It's strange. Now we just gotta fly up there and get the rest of the spirit. Usually I would just fly up that trail of birds, but I'll do it the normal way that you're supposed to do this. Go down here, there'll be a bunch of butterflies that we call, and it brings us up. I really almost never do this. Bring me up, butterflies! And this is the final checkpoint for this spirit. Awesome. Hello? Collect? Maybe not. Alright, so with that done, let's check out their instrument and their music sheet. Typically when I showcase the items, I do them in a little more detail, but I mean, this spirit really only has two things. So they have these earmuffs. This is a mask accessory instead of a hair accessory, so it can be worn with other sort of hair accessories. And then this is the mandolin. Definitely a beautiful little instrument. Now let's check out this spirit's head pat emote, which has recently changed in the newest update. Alright, so here I am with my little buddy, and I am going to be the one that is activating these emotes. So I am going to press level 1 version, and they have changed it, so now this means that I am patting my friend. I think it meant that you got pat before. I could have that backwards though. And now the level 2 version, if your friend accepts it, they pet you. So it's cute. It's not just only patting your friend. Now it's a little bit of getting pat and giving a pat. So level 1, you pat them. Level 2, they pat you. And obviously the roles will be reversed if your friend activated the emote instead. So level 1, your friend would pat you. Level 2, you would pat your friend. So it's kind of cool they've done that. Level 2, pat, pat, pat. Thank you very much. All right, with that done, let's check out the pricing for this spirit. Alrighty, so this pricing should be the exact same. There's a chance it'll be different, but I'm going to say that this is confirmed for now. At the very bottom of their constellation, we have the level 1 head pat emote. You do unlock this the first time you relive the spirit, so obviously it is free in terms of the constellation. Next up, we have a random blessing or spell for 5 regular candles. Connected to that, we have the music sheet for 15 candles and a heart for 3. Above that, we have a permanent wing buff for 2 ascended candles. And then above that, we have another blessing or spell for 5 regular candles. Connected to that, we have the, oh, you know what? I realize I wrote that wrong, but that is 9 hearts. 9 hearts, not candles, for the level 2 head pat emote. We then have the earmuffs, not head muffs, earmuffs for 50 regular candles. And finally, we have the mandolin for 70 regular candles. So for this spirit, we're looking at a total of 9 regular hearts, which go to that level 2 head pat emote. My bad. 148 regular candles and 2 ascended candles in total. So all in all, it is not a hugely expensive spirit. However, if you would rather save for the sassy drifter or the dancing performer, I would do so if I were you. We at least know that those spirits are next. Yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!